joined by Coach Nabi, as well as Coach Kazi, who will just be assisting with the translation. Maybe we're starting now the live section. So this section is feel free, to post whatever. We'll then move on to the Zimbabwe session later. We'll probably have a good 15 minutes of the live session and then move on to another 10 to 15 of the Zimbabwe. Coach Nabi, maybe you can just start with thoughts heading into the match, playing up against Chippa United at home, and an opportunity to progress in the Nedbank Cup.
Yes, thank you very much. Good afternoon. C'est un match de coupe. Kaizer Chiefs voudrait vraiment aller le plus loin possible et pourquoi pas gagner cette coupe. Nous avons dit que c'est vrai que nous construisons, mais chaque match on va le prendre au sérieux. Mais nous n'abordons pas ce match en tant que en supériorité favori. Nous savons que c'est un match de coupe, ça va être difficile. Ils ont leur spécificité, d'autant plus que Chippa United nous a posé beaucoup de problèmes dans le match de championnat. Rappelez-vous, on a pu marquer les dernières minutes grâce à un exploit de Chabalala. Donc nous avons préparé cette semaine sérieusement sur le plan mental et surtout le plan tactico-technique, physique, pour avoir toutes les chances de se qualifier.
Good afternoon. It's true that it's a cup game, which our club Kaizer Chiefs has its purpose about the cup. Go as far as we can, even until the end. The League Cup is it's always a difficult game, and you can't rely on the last result that we got against Chippa, which, by the way, was a very difficult game, unlocked by a mastermind of Chabalala. We expect a very difficult game on Saturday. We have prepared for it, and we have done our due diligence. We have worked through everything and set up our tactical, technical plan of the game, and we hope that our performance will be very good in against a very difficult Chippa team.
All right, thank you, Coach. Let's take questions from the floor. I've got two roving microphones. Questions for the live section? Show of hands. There's a question here, Karabo. This front row.
Good afternoon, coaches.
Good afternoon. No, continue.
Good afternoon, coaches. You've been here for 6-7 months, and each and every game, for example, when Chiefs lose, it's a disaster for the fans. When you win, it's great. Do you think the players now understand the responsibility of wearing this shirt? Do you think they now understand how important to always try your best in each and every game? And you winning on Saturday obviously brings you closer, to possibly lifting this competition. Just the mood in camp going into this game. Thank you.
Tu as été ici pour 7 mois. Est-ce que tu as déjà vu
Compris les supporters?
Oui, lorsque
j'ai gagné.
Kaizer Chiefs perd, c'est un désastre. Ouais. Lorsque gagne, c'est très bien ce que les joueurs ont commencé à comprendre la responsabilité de porter son maillot. Par exemple, pour le match de samedi ou la qualification,
Nous comprenons les supporters même avant qu'on signe ici. Parce que nous savons que c'est un très très grand club et ils sont exigeants. Ils avaient marre d'entendre le mot construire et projet. Vas-y, justement.
We understand the expectations of the fans even before to get here, because it's a very big club, and everyone wants to win, and somehow they don't want to hear a project or process. They just want to see the result.
Ils en ont marre d'entendre ça. Vas-y, répète.
They have been hearing about project and
Listen,
construction.
Building projects is don't want to result. But for myself and for the board, we don't need react with the emotion. We need with this, and you prepare really project, because without project you don't guarantee the success. Sorry. Je continue en français, mais ça ne veut pas dire qu'on ne va pas se battre. On se bat tout le jour pour pouvoir avoir de résultats. En parallèle avec notre construction d'équipe. On se bat, c'est ce qu'on a dit en avant. Je pense que les joueurs commencent à avoir plus de confiance en eux-mêmes. C'est très important. Plus de confiance dans le staff technique. Et ils ont la possibilité de battre n'importe quelle équipe. Cette confiance, elle est extrêmement importante, et je pense qu'ils vont de l'avant. Il y a cette confiance aussi maintenant dans leurs moyens et la confiance dans le staff technique.
Which just continue, which doesn't mean that process and project doesn't mean that you don't play for to get a result. Every game we need to do everything to win the game, even when you are building. But we believe that the players are starting to get confident, in themselves, in the message that conveyed by the technical staff, and as well to be confident into dealing with the kind of pressure that brings such a big club.
Okay, Coach, I think for the hands there, go ahead, my brother. I've noted you, Lawrence.
Good afternoon, colleagues. Good afternoon, coaches. I'm here, Coach.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Coach. Coach, going to the last match that you played, we've seen you playing more experienced players and taking the pressure off the young ones, who people will say are inexperienced. Will we be seeing more of that, using more experienced players as opposed to the youngsters who we would say maybe they don't have the experience that's needed at a club like Kaizer Chiefs?
What's your name, sir?
Bonganim Tinkulu, sir.
Okay. Congratulations, Chris. J'attendais cette question. I understand 18%, but I want with precision like that, we repent with precision.
Tu as utilisé le match précédent des joueurs plus expérimentés. Est-ce que par rapport à des joueurs plus jeunes, est-ce que tu crois est-ce qu'ils vont voir plus ça, les joueurs expérimentés?
C'est ce que nous voulons. C'était un peu la vision, c'est avoir des joueurs expérimentés avec de jeunes joueurs de talent, pour que ces joueurs expérimentés d'un côté peuvent nous aider à avoir de bons résultats, en même temps encadrer le jeune talent qui monte. Ils vont apprendre de joueurs de qualité, qui ont de la personnalité, qui ont de qualité. Ça va leur pousser de faire plus d'efforts, et quand ils vont faire plus d'efforts, leur niveau il est monté. C'est vrai, on a des bons jeunes, mais par rapport au niveau où ils doivent arriver, on n'est même pas à la moitié. Si ces jeunes-là, ils vont croire qu'ils sont des titulaires indispensables, ils vont s'arrêter de progresser. Mais quand ils voient le vrai niveau de leurs camarades plus aînés, qu'ils doivent atteindre, ils vont doubler l'effort et c'est comme ça qu'on aura la progression de tous ces jeunes et peut-être avec de bons résultats grâce à des joueurs plus expérimentés et plus talentueux.
It's true that we have had for the last game more experienced players, but in every process of building, you want to have experienced players playing along with the young players, because we want in the same time not guarantee, but trying to get the results. In the meantime, the young players they need to see that the level that they have to be at is not yet there. They have to work more harder to reach a certain level of, let's say, Sereno or whoever else, and that's gonna bring up their performance. In the opposite, if they feel that their spot on the field is guaranteed, then players they tend to to relax and to say that I'm gonna play, I'm the best, and then the level of performance is not gonna improve. But right now we have very experienced players who are bringing the level up, and that's gonna challenge the younger ones to try to compete. And when that competition is there, then we hope that the performance of everyone is gonna improve and everyone is gonna push the other one.
It's an opportunity for the younger players. It's not a risk. It's a big opportunity for them. Et je voulais rajouter une autre chose, mais il faut faire attention. Il faut être attentif. Sur le plan psychologique, il faut de l'accompagnement. C'est pas parce que maintenant on a des joueurs, on les rejette, on ne parle pas avec nous. Il faut leur expliquer, avoir de l'accompagnement, de la proximité psychologique avec eux, parce qu'ils sont très sensibles. S'ils n'ont pas de caractère, ils ne sont pas encore forts mentalement, ils vont chuter. Mais si vous l'accompagnez tout le temps et vous les aidez et vous êtes empathique avec eux et tout ça, là, je pense qu'on aura de bons résultats dans leur progression.
As well, and I think that has to go along with the process of experience and younger players. It's because the players, the younger players, they need to feel important. You need to even if they don't play as much as they would love or they have been playing in the beginning. We need every time to talk with them, to talk to them, to show them that this process it's there to help them. It's not there to hurt them, or they are not being forgotten. And another thing, sometimes if the player is not very strong mentally, he doesn't play for 1 or 2 games, then he's gonna think, I don't need even to train good, and the level is gonna drop. That's why we need every time to be with them, to talk to them, to show them how important it is to keep the consistent performance at training. Even offered 5 minutes, they need to make out of it the best out of it, and that's how you make everyone concerned by the club.
Sorry, we continue with this because I want to protect my younger players after your question. Particularly is a big risk, because if you remember, last time we have young players, a big star here in South Africa. You put them as a big star, the media, social media, and now is some player out. It's not easy. You don't have accompagnement, quoi.
Follow-up.
Psychology follow-up. Sorry. I know family. You have the friends. You have the media. After me, you need Vous devez être très attentif vraiment à ça.
We need to be very careful with that because we don't want to put them in risk, but we want to make sure that they understand where they are going and where they are coming from.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Lorenz, can you give a mic to him? Can you just pass it on, please? This will be our last one for the live section.
Coach.
Okay.
Lindsay from just injury update. Any players are back and ready for the game, and anyone that got injured during the week.
Après les retours de blessés, il va y avoir de la concurrence aussi.
Non, mais il a dit, est-ce que il y a des blessés, est-ce qu'il y a des joueurs qui reviennent de blessure?
Malheureusement, Ox, il est encore blessé, donc il ne pourra pas être là. Nous avons Youssef Mart, I think, yes, yellow cards. And Georges Maclou revient, mais peut-être pas à 100%. Qu'est-ce qu'on a encore? Salomons, mais dis-leur qu'on a besoin de matchs amicaux. Il y a aussi, comment il s'appelle, Douvé. Douvé aussi, on a besoin de matchs amicaux petit à petit pour qu'il ne se reblesse pas. Peut-être Georges Matelot, il va être dans le squad, peut-être pas commencer, mais il va être dans le squad.
For Saturday game, unfortunately, our captain Yusuf Mart is suspended. Oaks is still injured; he won't be part of the game. George Matro has been training this week. Him, Salomons, and Dove, but we feel that Dove and Salomons, they need more time and friendly games to get used to the tempo, to get themselves fit. But everyone else, Duba is still out, Ashley Dupris is still out.
Right. Before you ask your question, let me just get a feeling as to how do we have any hands for the embargo session? Yes. Are there hands? Okay. Quick one from Temba, we're still live. So quick one, Temba, quick one.
Sports coach, I'm going to ask just on a lighter question about the state of happiness that you saw in your previous match, that 1-0 win. Did you see how happy those people were at the stadium? You saw it in the officials taking over TV interviews. It was just a big happiness that was happening there. Does that give you any sense of what would happen should you win the Nedbank Cup or should you win the league some other time? Where does that put you, seeing the level of expectation live that the people that follow this club have?
Est-ce que tu ne mesures pas à tel point c'est pas important de gagner une coupe?
Non, il dit, est-ce que tu as mesuré l'importance de la joie qui était par le match passé dans les tribunes, même pour les officiels, tout le monde était tellement content. Est-ce que tu mesures combien les gens seraient contents si tu gagnes cette coupe ou si dans le moment futur tu gagnes le championnat?
Honnêtement, je savais tout ça. Je le sais, je l'ai vu, c'est pour ça qu'on ne dort pas. On ne dort pas bien si on ne fait pas de bons résultats. Notre premier objectif, c'est de rendre les supporters de Kaizer Chiefs heureux. Nous avons vu l'importance de ce club dans toute l'Afrique du Sud, c'est incroyable. Ça nous donne plus de responsabilités. C'est ce que j'essaie tout le temps de demander à mes joueurs pour être encore plus heureux, pour pouvoir offrir cette joie indestructible, mais justement, pour qu'on puisse garantir de joie future comme ça, nous devons accepter de travailler scientifiquement sur de très très bonnes bases et pas pour de short résultats. J'ai dit toujours, construire une solide équipe, vraiment solide, là tu es solide pour te battre parce que tu n'es pas le seul pour apporter de la joie. Mais si tu vas jouer pour un petit résultat là, qui est éphémère, quoi, qui ne va pas durer. Non, non. Je comprends, nous sommes conscients, nous sommes fiers de cette responsabilité. Et c'est pour cela que je vous dis, j'étais dès le début de mon arrivée sincère, construire une solide équipe pour rendre par la suite les supporters heureux.
It's true that we have noticed the joy and the happiness that this club brings to its million of fans, to all around South Africa. It's incredible. It's unbelievable. That's why there is no sleep when there is not a good result, because you feel responsible for millions of people around the country. That's why we are doing everything to build a very strong team that will give the joy that we saw last Friday consistently throughout the year, throughout the competition that we're gonna play, and we don't want to play for a result that comes today and maybe come back in a month or 2 months. We want to have the responsibility of building a very good team that will bring joy every week in and out.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Yes.
Coach, I just want to check, just in terms of in general sense, what is your assessment of the project where it is now? Are you going at the right pace, or you feel maybe you could have done better? And then also, what's the projections for the end of the season?
Quelle est votre analyse sur le projet? Est-ce que il y a des choses que vous pensez que vous auriez pu mieux faire? Quelle est votre analyse sur la fin de saison?
Thank you. Jusqu'à la fin de saison.
C'est 2 questions. Quelle est votre analyse sur
Je pense que au niveau du résultat, même si on est sur un projet, on aurait pu faire beaucoup mieux que ce qu'on a fait, parce que nous estimons avoir raté des points pour une raison ou une autre qui était à notre portée. On aurait pu être honnêtement un peu plus loin. Ça, c'est au niveau du résultat, pas de projet. Au niveau de projet, vous savez, le projet, il a plusieurs composantes. C'est un peu imposer la culture tactique, faire progresser tactiquement et physiquement, et surtout avoir la chance de faire de bons recrutements, de bonnes opportunités. Chaque Windows, il faut de bons recrutements. Tous ces ingrédients-là font que le projet avance bien ou il n'avance pas bien. Je pense qu'on a eu de hauts et de bas. C'était fragile. Il y a des choses qu'on a acquis bien, des choses qu'on n'a pas encore acquis. Et au niveau du projet. Mais je pense généralement on est dans la bonne voie, parce que quand on voit les statistiques en dehors de classement et du résultat, on n'est pas si mal. Nous sommes conscients de manquements que nous avons. Par exemple, nous n'avons pas un arrière-gauche typique, spécialiste au poste, parmi les choses qui nous a manqué. Nous avons besoin de dans chaque poste, minimum 2 top joueurs dans chaque poste. Sorry guys. Sorry. Okay, I think I finish. On va continuer. Sorry. Sometimes I forget I'm in press conferences.
First of all, in terms of results, we believe that we should be, or we could have done better. We feel that there are points that we dropped, and that was in our hands, that we could have won more points until now. Some games that we feel that were in our control, that we could have done better, and we didn't end up having the 3 points. That's the first thing. feel that in terms of points, we should have been, we should have had more than what we have right now. Second thing is about the project. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. You need to build a culture to into the team, a tactical culture, and how the behavior of every day in and out of the field, and as well, every time if there is an opportunity or a transfer window, get the opportunities to strengthen the team. We feel that we are in the right way, even if we were not consistent, because we feel that, for example, we should have had like a left back that is a specialist in his position, the one that plays there. Although he plays amazingly well, but it's someone that was there first to as let's try him because there is to see how he does. But overall, we believe that going to the end of the season, we feel we are in the right space. With the right ingredients to do something good.
Sur la fin de saison, qu'est-ce que tu penses sur la fin de saison? Avant d'arriver. Sorry, I want to talk for one thing. Honestly, without some games, majority of the games, I choose to play my model game. Model game corresponds for DNA of Kaizer Chiefs, like offensively, too much and high. We go high offensively, and maybe I don't have all the material for that. For this football, I don't have. Some people play put the bus and the helicopter football, and like that you have the result. And the people don't kill you. No. If you are correct or not correct. If you are principle or no principle. For that, sometimes I resist too much attack, but too much. But thank you God, I don't know the English, and I don't go on social media like that. Je me suicide. Suicide myself. Honnêtement, je suis courageux et je veux que le fan ne soit pas courageux. C'est pas un mérite, c'est une mission. It's responsibility. It's not merit. Merit, it is English.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not merit. It's responsibility. You are correct, cohérent avec ce que vous dites ou faites, ou vous ne l'êtes pas.
Consistent with.
Yes, if I consistent with what I talk or not. It's not I talk after in practice. Maybe with Sundowns, I'm not sure you play high or not, but generally I want to put this culture for offensive football in my team, and this is a project. For the last, we push to maximum. I want is my dream to go in this season. The dream for this season to go CAF, but it's not easy, but I want to put this in my players. We have capacity. Difference is not big. You want profile, confidence. Same for Nedbank Cup. Same. We push. Inshallah. God help me, inshallah.